Game asked, is there a point where confidence becomes hurtful? No. No, there is not. And in order to understand this, we need to understand what confidence is. So this is something that I explained during my sessions. This is something you guys are going to get for free now. There you go. Imagine you are at a bar. This is the analogy I like to give. Imagine you're at a bar and you're chilling with your friends. And your friend group is like pretty chill. You know, you're pretty chill, maybe a little introverted, you know, but then you have this one friend, okay? You have a fucking Dennis in your group, okay? You have a Dennis in your group, and he's just this macho Chad fucking piece of a human being, okay? And he sees like this really cute fucking girl, like 11 out of 10, you know, because I mean, every girl is a 10 out of 10, but like this one is an 11 out of 10 because she smells like peaches or something, I don't know. And he goes over to that girl, you know, and everyone in your friend group is like, dude, that Dennis guy, he's so confident. I wish I could do that, right? But let us take a step back here and let us think about what confidence actually is. Is Dennis confident, right? Because he thinks that he is so amazing that that girl at the bar is not going to reject him. No, because this Dennis guy, right, that type of person does this shit like 100 times, you know? And most of the time it's a rejection. That's just how things work, right? What makes Dennis confident is that he is not scared of the outcome. He knows that no matter what happens, no matter what this girl says or what this girl does, everything is going to be fine, right? If he goes back to his friends group and he tells them, yo, you know, like, the girl didn't want to give me her number. Like, people aren't going to flame him. They're going to be like, dude, you're really brave, man. Good on you for trying. You know, like, he's not scared of the outcome. And if someone would flame him for that rejection, like, haha, you're so ugly, dude, get wrecked, you know? Like, he wouldn't let that get to him because he's confident. He's not scared of the negative outcome. That is confidence. Okay? I was confident going into my exam, not because I knew I was going to get a good grade, but because I knew that if I got a bad grade, that there is nothing I could have done differently, that there's nothing I could have done better, okay? When I lose a team fight in Overwatch, okay, or when I want to go for a big play, I want to go for a big flank grab, I'm not scared that I'm going to fuck it up, or the diva is going to eat it, and then my teammates are going to flame me. I don't care. I throw so many grabs. When I played Overwatch, I've thrown like 50,000 grabs. If this grab is going to miss, so what? Doesn't matter, right? That's what confidence is, not being scared of like a negative outcome, right? And there's, you can't reach a level here, right? And we need to differentiate that from arrogance. Arrogance is something different. Arrogance is when you believe that you are better than someone else without actually, like, factually knowing, right? Arrogance is saying, I could beat this Overwatch League player, no problem. You know, like this Carpe guy, I could beat him in a Widowmaker 1v1. That's arrogance. That's arrogance, right? But saying, I'm an insane Widowmaker player, I'm not scared of this Carpe guy, that isn't arrogance. It just means you're not scared of the outcome. Because you know you're a good player. If you win the 1v1, nice. If you lose the 1v1, that won't change your beliefs of who you are and how good you are at the game. That's confidence. That bad shit can happen, okay? But that it's not going to disappoint you or going to make you sad or going to make you tilt or going to make you frustrated or going to make you angry. That's confidence. And that's something, right, that you do not just magically get. There are so many people, so many beta males, as the Zoomers call it, okay? They go and they come to me and they say, I struggle with confidence. You know? Like, I'm losing my games and that really hurts my confidence. That's not how it works. They think, right? I ask them, well, why aren't you confident? And they say, the reason I'm not confident is because I'm in plat, right? You know, when I'm in GM, I'm going to be confident. When I'm top 500, I have something to be confident about. But no, that's not how it works. When I started playing League of Legends again, or Legends of Runeterra, or whatever, right? Like, I was playing Aurelia, And I was playing against this like higher elo top laner in League of Legends, okay? And he shit on me really, really badly, right? Obviously, he shit on me. I'm not a professional League player. This guy was relatively high elo because matchmaking doesn't exist in normal games, okay? But like I didn't let that affect my confidence. I didn't think that this player was like super amazing. And do you know why? Because someone can be better than you while still being worse than you. Because that person who shit on me, he was like diamond, but his account was fucking level 300 or some garbage, which is a lot in League. Like this guy has been playing League for years, right? And of course, right now he is better than me. But if I would have tryharded League for the amount of time he would have tryharded League, I would be at a level, right, where I could obliterate his existence, where I could make him uninstall the game involuntarily, right? Like the game itself is going to see the obliteration, and it's going to do the player a favor, okay, and just delete like all records of that matchup ever happening, right? And that's what confidence is, right? I'm not saying, oh, this guy is just lucky, I'm so much better than him, but I lagged, or my gaming mouse didn't poll for the 4,000th time a second and it missed my input, so I didn't get that last hit, or some garbage. Yes, he's better, right? But I have more potential. I believe that I can achieve more than he can with that same amount of time. I believe I'm smarter, I believe that I'm more mentally stable, etc., etc. That is confidence. And that's what you guys need to have. And it's not something you get by being good, okay? Being good doesn't give you confidence. Being confident gets you good. Not being scared of the SR you might lose, or the embarrassment you might get from fucking up in front of your friends. You know? Not being scared that I don't know, not being scared of going for that weird, funky play and just pushing your limits a little bit. You know? That's confidence. And you need confidence to play the game. It is there's no way. And it's not a process like people always say like, oh, you need to develop confidence. It's not something that needs to be developed. You just need to ask yourself one simple question, right? What is the worst that could happen here? If I queue for a ranked game and I just try to solo grab that Pharah up there and I miss, what is the worst that's going to happen? Some people I will never see again in my life are going to flame me. I'm going to lose like 22 skill rating, you know? Okay, I guess. What else is there, you know? I'm not going to lose an arm. I'm not going to lose friends. My partner isn't going to leave me. You know, like the fucking AFD isn't going to win an election because I missed my freaking grab, right? Like, there's nothing super wrong that can happen, so we might as well go for it, you know? And here's the important part. It's kind of a leap of faith. It's kind of like jumping into cold water is what confidence is. Because it's one thing to tell yourself that nothing bad can happen. It's another to experience it, right? You need to force yourself. Seriously, like, okay, this is going to be really controversial advice. This is not Overwatch specific. Okay, I'm going to make this away so people don't think this is like Overwatch specific. We're just going to look at more images of fucking Jens Hilgers, okay? So, one of the most enlightening experiences you can have in a competitive video game is intentionally throwing a game. And I know what you're thinking. I know the Twitter cancelers are coming in, okay? And I know what you're thinking. Professional coach Iostex is telling people to throw games. Okay, no, don't throw like a bunch of games, right? But like, maybe one day just try not as hard as you normally would, right? And maybe and probably you're going to lose that game, right? But in the process of playing really, really shit, partially on purpose, okay, we need to be politically correct. We don't call it throwing, we just call it not playing to our fullest potential, you know, partially on purpose, okay? And when you do that, like, it's going to feel so liberating. Like, the game is going to be done, and you're going to see the loss screen, right? And you're going to realize that the only reason you were ever scared of losing is, like, in your head. It's because you think that, like, it means that you're a failure or something. But like nothing happened. The game is done. You lost a little bit of SR. Your teammates maybe are going to flame you. But like, that's it. What else are you... there's nothing to be afraid of. So just go for it, And that confidence is what makes you a better player. Because all of a sudden, there's less hesitation. You're not going to think about things as much. You're just going to go. And you're just experiencing the game. And you're having fun. And sometimes you win. And sometimes you lose. Okay? But you wouldn't believe how many people physically, cannot throw a game even if they want to. They just have this idea that like they always need to stress themselves out about not fucking up. You cannot get better if you are scared of fucking up. If you are scared of losing skill rating, if you are scared of getting flamed, if you are scared of embarrassing yourself. All of those things are going to stop you from getting better. Okay. So I know I spent a lot of time talking about this, but it needed to be said. It's something that not a lot of people say, but genuinely, okay, the first time that I intentionally threw a game of Overwatch, that was the most liberating experience I've ever had. Because that was the moment I realized, okay, that it's just a game. And that these people in my game, they don't matter to me. Their opinion doesn't matter to me. Whether they win or lose doesn't matter to me. These people are unimportant to me. I don't know them in real life. They're just pixels on a screen. Okay? The only thing that matters to me is that I am going to get better, that I make smart decisions, and that I push my limits in order to figure out how I can get better at this game. And then that weight is lifted off your shoulder, and then every single day of Overwatch stops being that chase after SR, and it starts being that pursuit of just improvement. And that's how you actually get better.
But the issue here I've got is it was a bit of a...
Iostex, you need to be a dating coach? Oh, no. Trust me. You don't want that.
A panicked reaction there to throw that down. We didn't need to use it. Now, it's okay. It's okay because you've reacted. That's the thing I really want to get out there. At least you reacted. But using this cooldown, which is your best cooldown you've got for Lamp, which just means people don't die, obviously it's super powerful. Reinhardt was always going to be okay because he was going to deploy shield. And crucially, he was already getting healing